So in today's session, we would be working out another numerical on three-column cash book. We've already learned the format of three-column cash book. We saw that three-column cash book has got basically three columns. The columns are discount, cash, and then bank. We've also learned how to go about treating check transaction when it comes to three-column cash book. So in today's class, we would be working out another numerical, and let's look at the question together. Enter the following transactions in the three-column cash book of Mr. Arjun for, I'm afraid the month is given here incorrect. The month here is given here incorrect. It should be April. So I'll just quickly correct that for you. Okay, so it's for April 2020. And we have around 14 transactions, and these 14 transactions we would be entering together. So I request all of you to take the question down now quickly. In the meanwhile, I'll prepare the format for all of you, and then together we would be solving the question. So I request all of you to take the question down now, and so that we could go about entering the entries into three-column cash book. So in this question, we've been asked to prepare the three-column cash book, and these transactions are for Mr. Arjun. It's for the month of April. And as we are already familiar with the format, we have three columns: discount, cash, and bank. Discount is for reference purpose. Cash is real in nature. Bank is personal in nature. We have debit side, and then we have credit side. So let's pass the entries together. Let's look at the first transaction. If you would like to contribute the answer for the first transaction, you can raise your hand, and then we will be happy to unmute you. Okay, so the first transaction goes as cash in hand 6,400 and at bank 18,300. Vijay sir, can you unmute Priyanshu? Priyanshu, can you help me with this transaction?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Priyanshu.
The first transaction, cash in hand 6,400 and bank is 18,300.
Okay.
To balance brought down.
Okay, which side? Debit side or credit side?
Sir, debit side.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
To balance brought down, cash we will write in cash column 6,400.
Okay.
And bank 18,300. Bank column.
Okay. Very good. Very good, Priyanshu. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Priyanshu. So the transaction that Priyanshu shared with us was absolutely correct. And we have the answer as two balance brought down, cash column 6,400, bank column 18,300. Now let's look at the next transaction. Sir, can we have the next person, sir? Ananya? Okay, thank you, sir. So Ananya, can you share with us what is the transaction? Ananya, unfortunately, you're not audible to us. Can you please try that once again? Okay, Ananya, unfortunately, we are not able to hear you. Okay, I request you to be on the line. In the meanwhile, is there anyone else who would like to contribute the answer? Is there anyone else who would like to try this transaction? If you would like to try this transaction, you can raise your hand. Okay, we have Yasmin. Okay, sir, can you unmute Yasmin, sir?
Yes, sir.
Second letter in the debit side to sales account.
Okay, so April 2nd to which account is it, Yasmin?
Sales account, sir.
Okay, good. And which column?
Cash column, sir. 8,300.
Cash column, it's 8,300. Okay. Okay, thank you, Yasmin. Okay, next transaction we have Divya.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Divya.
Yes, sir. So, sir, the next transaction is paid into bank rupees 9,200.
Okay,
so
sure.
The entry is we have paid into bank. So by bank account in credit side.
Okay, so here how will it be? April 3rd. Yes. By
bank account.
Okay.
And in the cash column, we will write the amount 9,200.
Okay.
It's a contra entry, so we will mention in the.
Okay, good. Okay.
And on the debit side, we will write to cash account.
Okay.
and in the bank column we will write the amount 9,200.
9,200. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So Divya, I'm just going to request you for one more thing. Can you please explain to us what what these entries are? What is this entry
Yes.
for? What is this
Sir,
entry?
we have paid the cash into the bank. So bank
Okay.
is the receiver,
Right.
and we
Yes.
have paid the cash. So cash goes out.
Very good. Here, this side. Can you explain this
And
entry for
here
us?
we have cash is goes. Yes, sir, cash is going out.
Okay, that is credit side. Now debit side, can you please explain? Okay, Divya, can you please
Yes,
explain
sir.
the
Sir,
debit
bank.
side?
Yes, sir. So bank is the receiver and cash is going out. So in the credit side, in the debit side, we have mentioned to cash account.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so here bank is receiving. That is the reason why we are debiting this. Perfect. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Divya. So let's look at the next transaction. The next transaction, we can. So if there's anyone who would like to contribute, you could raise your hand, and then we would be happy to unmute you. Okay. If there's anyone who would like to contribute this answer, transaction for 4th of April, transaction for 4th of April. Is there anyone who would like to give it a try? You can please raise your hand quickly. 4th April, received a check from Suresh. Is there anyone who would like to try? Okay, we have Yasmin again. Yes, Yasmin. Okay, and we have one more. Okay, sir, can you unmute Yasmin? Yes, Yasmin, can you please help us with this transaction?
So the entry is to Suresh account in the debit side.
Okay, so debit side, April 4th, okay.
To Suresh, sir.
To Suresh account. Okay, excellent. And which column?
Sir, cash column, sir, because in the 6th April we paid cash into the bank.
Okay, very good, Yasmin. So what is happening is Suresh's check you're receiving on 4th. However, you're not depositing Suresh's check on the same day. You're depositing the check on another day. So remember, the day that you receive the check, you're treating it as the regular transaction. Thank you very much, Yasmin. Good work. Okay, good work. So let's move on to the next one. 5th of April, purchase goods for cash, 2,200. I thought I saw Rahul raising his hand for the previous one. Rahul, you can keep your hands raised and we will be happy to unmute you.
Hello.
Yes, Rahul.
Yes. So the transaction is purchase goods for cash. Okay. So
right. Yes.
So it's purchase account. So it's
which side?
It's on the credit side. Buy purchases.
Buy purchase account.
And in your cash column, you'll write 2,200.
2,200. Good work. Good work, Rahul.
Okay.
Good job.
Thank you.
Now, thank you. Now let's move on to the next one. Next one is 6th of April, paid Suresh's check into bank. So is there anyone who would like to give this a try? You can raise your hand. We will be more than happy to unmute you and then you can try this transaction. 6th of April. Okay, so we have Priyanshu again. Okay, so can you unmute Priyanshu? Okay, and we have one more. We have, okay, Divya. So, okay. So we have, okay. So you can
unmute your audio.
Priyanshu, you can unmute yourself. Priyanshu, can you unmute yourself? Okay, so since we are not getting a proper response for Priyanshu, Rahul, do you want to give this a try? Do you want to try this transaction also, Rahul?
Yeah, one second.
Yes.
So it's to Suresh again, and then on the bank account side, in the debit side.
Will it be to Suresh again? Please read the entry. Please read the transaction. Rahul, can you please read the transaction loud for me?
Hello.
Yes, Rahul. Can you read out the transaction for me, please?
Hello.
Rahul, you're audible. Can you please read out the transaction for me?
Okay. Yeah. So it's paid Suresh check into bank.
Yeah. So what are you basically doing on 6th of April? You're taking Suresh's check in your hand. You're going to the bank and you're depositing. Okay. Now remember.
Okay. Yeah. So it's by bank.
Okay. Excellent. By bank.
And
account.
then yes. And
by bank account.
And
which column? Which column? Bank column or cash column?
Cash column.
Okay. Good. And what type of entry is this?
This would be a contra entry.
Okay, good. And
because there was an entry before on 4th April.
Yes, yes. And here, bank column, you will be debiting 7,000. Okay, good work. Yeah. Okay, good work, Rahul. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so now let's look at the next transaction. If anyone would like to try the next transaction, you can quickly raise your hand, and sir will be happy to unmute you. Is there anyone who would like to try the next transaction? You can raise your hand and the sir will be happy to unmute you. If you would like to try the next transaction is on 7th of April, and 7th of April. Okay, so we have Yasmin again. Yes, Yasmin, you can try the next one.
On only 7th April in the credit side by Amar.
And by what is it?
Amar. It's Amar.
Okay, by Amar.
Yes. So in the discount columns we can add 100.
Okay, good. Okay, then
in the bank column we can add 1900. 1900.
1900. Okay, good. And why is it bank column in this case, Yasmin?
Because sir, this amount is paid by the check.
We are paying by check. So since the payment is by check, that's the reason why we are carrying out the transaction like this. Good. Good work. Good work, Yasmin. Okay, now let's try the next one. 8th of April. If there's anyone who would like to give that a try, you can raise your hand. 8th of April, please raise your hand. If anyone would like to try that transaction, 8th of April. Okay, we have Divya again. Yes, Divya. I'm quite surprised in this year class, the participation is quite less compared to the other sections. Yes, Divya. Yes.
Yes, sir. The transaction is withdrawn from bank rupees 6,000 for office use.
Okay, sure.
So we are withdrawing cash from the bank. So cash is coming in. So on the credit side, we will write back cash account.
April 8th by?
Yes. Cash account.
Cash account, okay.
And it's a contra entry and the amount is 6,000.
Which column will you record the amount?
Sir, amount in the bank column.
Okay, and the amount is 6,000 you said, right?
6,000, yes.
Okay. And you said it's a contra entry, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good work.
And on the debit side, we will write by bank account. Oh, sorry, sir, to bank account. Sorry.
Okay.
And amount in the cash column, 6,000.
Okay, good work. Good work, Divya. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Okay, so it was a contra entry. Okay, so let's try the next one, 9th of April. 9th of April, is there anyone who would like to give that a try? 9th of April. 9th of April, is there anyone who would like to give that a try? Okay, we have Abhinav. Yes, good work, Abhinav. Can you, sir, can you please unmute Abhinav?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Abhinav.
Yes, sir. The transaction is...
Yes.
Received a check from Lakshman for Rs 950 and allowed discount Rs 50.
Okay, sure.
And on the credit side to Lakshman.
Is it credit side or is it debit side?
Received now.
Yeah, so which side is it? Debit side or credit side?
It's the debit side, sir.
Debit side, okay, good.
To Lakshman.
To Lakshman account, okay. Which
in the discount column, we have to write 50.
Okay.
And in bank column, 950.
Yeah, okay. Bank column, you have to write 950, is it?
Yes, sir.
Is it bank column?
Received check. That's why bank.
Okay. Now, are you depositing the check?
Not yet.
Okay. When are
No,
you
sir.
depositing? When are you depositing the check?
On 11th April. I say it
Okay.
is in the cash side.
Okay.
950.
Good. Okay. So you have to watch out for these kind of tricky transactions. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Good work. Good work, Abhinav. Okay. So since we have received the check, but we are depositing the check on the different date, this is how we will be recording the transaction. Okay. Good. Now let's look at the next one. Next one is 10th April. 10th April. Does anyone want to give it a try? 10th of April. 10th of April. I would be happy if someone who is not answered so far would make an attempt to answer.
And sir, one student has given the message in the chat box about the 7th entry on the credit column. 7th entry, sir. Credit column. Harish Samuel, please raise your hand. Yes, please tell me. Sir will answer it.
Yeah, Harish, you can answer. Beg your pardon?
80 and 1980.
Which one are you talking about?
80 and 1980 amount, sir. Discount amount and the bank amount.
No. Which date are you referring to? Harish? Harish, can you unmute yourself?
Yeah, sir. Yeah. April
Harish?
7th, sir.
April 7th, yes. What happened?
Discount amount is 20 and bank amount is 1980, sir.
No, it is. Which question are you referring to?
This one only, no, sir, Mr. Arjun.
No, Mr. Arjun, it is 1,900 and it is 100 rupees.
100 rupees only. Then I have made mistake, sir. Sorry, sir.
Okay, so does anyone else want to give this a try? Transaction on 10th, cash 10th transaction. Does anyone want to give it a try? Okay, since we are not having much participation from the class and since we're having the same faces coming over again and again, I think I will finish off the remaining transactions for you. So 10th of April, the transaction goes cash sales remitted into bank directly. What does that mean? You have carried out a sale and you're receiving the sale directly into your bank account. Okay, you're carrying out a sale and you're receiving the amount directly into your bank account. So here what would happen is April 10th to sales account, okay, and the amount is coming directly into your bank account. So it will be 8,500. Now remember, bank column is personal. Debit the receiver, bank is receiving. So it is 8,500 over here. Now let's look at the next transaction. The next transaction is on April 11th. Paid into bank, check received from Lakshman. So what is happening on 11th of April is you're taking Lakshman's check, going to the bank, depositing the check over there. Okay, so April 11th, by bank account, cash column, you will record the amount as, remember how much was Lakshman's check for? It was for 950 rupees. Okay, so because check is going out, and then here, April 11 to bank to cash account, $950. Okay, to cash account, rupees 950. So this is how we would be working out with transaction for April 11th. April 12th, drew by check for personal use. April 12th, by drawings. When you withdraw money, remember it is personal in nature. Drew check for personal use. Okay, so by drawings, and since it's by check, you will record the amount against bank column. Okay, now let's look at the next one. 13th. 13th of April, what is happening is paid salary by check. Okay, so you're issuing a check and you're paying salary off. So April 13th by salary account, okay, and the amount is 4,000 and the amount is going directly out from your bank account. Okay, let's look at the last one. Last one, Lakshman's check returned dishonored. Okay, now what has happened with Lakshman's check? You deposited Lakshman's check into bank account and it has not cleared. Okay, remember, so there would be a process that would be happening in the back end. The bank would be sending the check for clearing. And in this case, what has happened is the check did not clear. The check has not been cleared as yet. So which means the check has bounced. Okay, so the check has been bounced. So remember here on 11th of April, we have shown the entry as bank has received. But now we've got a confirmation, this amount we are not receiving. Now we have to reverse this amount. So we cannot just blindly remove this amount. Instead, we have to show the entry for dishonored. So what will happen is April 14 by dishonored check. Okay, by dishonored check, we have to reverse the amount. So 950. Okay. Now, why are we doing it like this? I'll repeat that. Here, we showed the amount as though we have received. Okay. But when the bank send the check for clearing, they've got a confirmation this amount cannot be released into your bank account. So the amount has to be reversed. So that's the reason why we are putting a credit entry for that. Okay. So we have completed the transactions. Now what we have to do is we have to balance. Okay, we have to balance. We have to balance this. Remember discount column, we just have to write the total. And I would be happy if someone can help me with the total of the cash column.
Cash column will be 8,650, sir.
28,650, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if here it is 28,650, what does that mean? What that means is the other side should also be, okay, the other side should also be 28,650. 28,650. Okay. But if it has to be 28,650, what will happen? You have to bring in the balancing figure. You have to bring in the balancing figure. So let me just quickly calculate the balancing figure here. We have 28,650. 28,650 minus 950 minus 7,000 minus 2,200 minus 9,200. The total works out to be 9,300. Yeah, total works out to be 9,300. Similarly, we have to balance for the bank column also. So bank column, let me just quickly take the total. It's 18,300, 9,200, 7,000, 8,500. Then we have 950. So together that works out to be 43,000. 950. Thank you, sir. And the other side, we have to take out
15,250.
How much is the amount, sir?
15,250.
So I'm getting the amount is 28,700.
500 plus 6. Plus 950. The last amount, the 950, isn't it?
That's right, sir. It's 28,700, sir.
15,250 minus 43,950.
Is it correct, sir?
28,000. The bank column. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, correct.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
So by balance carried down, and these are the amounts. And then here, May 1st to balance brought down, and the amount is 9,300 and then 28,700. Okay, so this is how we have finished off this transaction, and we have finished off the entries for 3-column cash book.